Alright, this is Obaid on behalf of B Electronics, and in this video we'll be looking at our linear equations. In order for you to find the x and y values for a linear equation, you will need to find your x value and sub in your x value in the equation, in one of the equations, to find the y value. Okay, so in order for you to do this, you want to make sure that your y value has the same coefficient. Okay, so notice the coefficient over here is 1. Okay, in the second equation, your coefficient is 1 as well. Okay, so 1 and 1 will cancel out when we add these equations. Okay, so x plus 2x will become 3x, and 3 plus 9 will become 12. Okay, which basically means that your x will be 3 goes into 12 4 times, so this will be 4. Now you sub in 4, okay, into one of these equations over here. So let's say you sub in 4 into x plus y equals 3. Okay, so you sub in 4 over here, so 4 plus y equals 3. Okay, which basically means that your y minus 4. Okay, so y will be -1. Okay, so your x is 4 and your y is -1. Okay, now in order for you, to double check these two values, all you have to do is sub in both the values in both the equations, and you want to make sure that both sides of the equal to sign are the same. Okay, so let's say x plus y equals 3. So we know that 4 plus -1 equals 3. So 4 minus 1, this is 3, equals 3. All right. Further down, second equation, 2x minus y equals 9. So you have 2x minus y equals 9. Okay, so this will be 2 into 4 minus y, this will be -1 equals 9. Okay, so 4 times 2 will be 8. Okay, plus 1, this is equal to 9, which means 9 equals 9. So this is how you double check your x and y values. Okay, let's do another equation or another set of equations. So to solve for these two linear equations to find the x and y value, what you will need to do is make sure that the coefficient of the y value is the same in both the equations. In order for you to do this, you will need to multiply one of the equations by a factor, okay, or both the equations by 2 factors, okay, that may or may not be the same. LCM, the lowest common multiple, is 4. Okay, so what you will need to do is multiply the entire equation by 4. Okay, so 3x minus y equals -2, all into 4. Okay, so this will be 3 times 4, 12, 12x minus 4y equals -8. Okay, further down you have 6x plus 4y equals 2. So we know that this equation will stay the same because the coefficient is 4. So 6x plus 4y equals 2. So the reason why we need to make sure the coefficient is same in both the equations is to be able to cancel them out to figure out your x. Because remember, in order for you to solve the value for x, you will need to isolate your x. Okay, so 4y, so -4y plus 4y cancel out, which means that 12 plus 6, this will be 18x. Okay, 12 plus 6 is 18x equals -8 plus 2, this is -6. Okay, so this will be x -6 divide by 18. Okay, which means your x will be negative 1/3. All right, so your x is negative 1/3. You sub in this value for x to solve for y. Okay, so in order for you to solve for y, you will sub in this value, which is negative 1/3, okay, into one of these equations, one of these two equations. So we know that 6x plus 4y equals 2, okay, which basically means that 6 into negative 1/3 plus 4y equals 2. Okay, so we know that this is 2, negative 2 plus 4y. So negative 2 plus 4y equals 2, okay, which basically means, okay, that y be 1. Okay, so this is basically how you solve for y. Now, in order for you to solve and check, in order for you to check the x and y values, you will simply need to sub in the x and y values, okay, into, well, both of these equations, and make sure that the number on both sides of the equal to sign is the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and verify the x and y values to check if the x and y values are the same. Okay, so in order for you to check, this will be 3x minus y equals negative 2. So 3x minus y equals negative 2. Okay, so you sub in the value for x. This will be 3 into negative 1/3, or negative 1/3. Okay, minus y will be 1. Okay, this will be negative 2. Okay, so 3 goes into 3 once, so this will be negative 1 minus 1 equals negative 2, which means this will be negative 2 equals negative 2. Y equals 2. Okay, and then we know that y, this is, okay, 1. Okay, so this will be 3 goes into 6 twice, so negative 2 plus 4, because y is 1, equals 2, which means 2 equals 2. Okay, so this is how you check for x and y values. All right, so this is basically how you solve linear equations using the elimination method. Okay, apart from that, this is Obeyed on behalf of V Electronics. Have yourself a great day.